G'day all, welcome back again to Dad versus Son, and we're about to go on with our second mission in Battle Hymn from Victory Games. And this mission is Hit and Run. So we'll go through this and then go from where we need to. So somewhere in the Russell Islands, 18 September 1943, while the battle for Guadalcanal swings back and forth, naval intelligence has detected that the Japanese have been constructing a secret fighter base in the Russell Islands to provide advanced fighter cover for the daily bomber raids against Henderson Field. Your hand-picked men are being sent on a dangerous but vital mission. Embark by submarine, land at night, and destroy that base. We've got our squad. I've swapped over to just using the pad this time. I was finding it a little bit difficult with my old eyes to work out what was going on. So we've got, again, Adams, Baker, Collins, Douglas, Edmonds, Fredericks, Green and Holt. At the end of the last mission, Green was wounded, so he's fine this time. As you can see, I've removed all the weapons from everybody, but I've forgotten to put their CPs on. So we've got 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 5, 3, 1. 1, 5, 3, and 1. Now, I could have moved these around a bit and done some stuff, but I decided to just leave them as they are. Because we didn't win the last mission, all we've got is what we've got. If we had have won, then we would have got we would have got 4 times the amount of blokes that survived. So we'd have got an extra 24 CPs. But we didn't win, so we don't get that. And that would have helped to bring up the weapon skill and, say, the initiative for Holt and stuff like that. But, hey, shit happens. But what we have to do is we have to remove all the weapons and we have to re-roll for weapons and so forth. So we'll read through this and see what weapons we might need. Then we've got to roll up to see what weapons points we get and go from there. So this is our squad. And like it says, if you're conducting a campaign, you must re-roll for available weapon points for your squad, turning your old weapons and purchase new ones. So setup is we have Map A this time. And this is Map A, one of the Russell Islands. And as you can see, we have, coming down all the way down here, we've got the surf, the sand, the palm trees, a little bit of level 2 here. Over in the corner, we've got some level 3 with boulders. We've got embankments, we've got jungle, we've got fallen trees, we've got buildings, and we've got a airfield. Over here we've got a stream and a lagoon, and we have a antenna in this building right here. Usual thing, we have cover hexes here, some cover hexes over here, sort of thing. So that's about that. Righto, activation levels are 6 conditions this time, and they'll go 0, 1, 0, 3, 0, 5, 0, 5, 0, 8, and 0, 6. We get 2 rafts this time, and they can move 4 all-water hexes per turn. To move a raft 4 hexes per turn in rounds, at least 2 active soldiers must spend simultaneous actions. And we need to get the rafts up into the palm trees area and hide them. And once they're hidden up in the palm trees area, then even if a Japanese soldier is in the same hex, he cannot find the rafts. That's the good bit. The bad bit is that if we get shot at in the rafts, then if a soldier is not hit, then we roll again, and on a 0 to 2, the raft is hit, the raft deflates, the raft sinks, everybody that's in the raft loses everything in their port boxes, so their weapons and everything else, and if they're actually in the water, they drown, and we lose them totally. When a raft reaches a beach hex, then it doesn't cost anything to move out of the raft, and we simply need to drag the raft up into there. It's night, so we only have a line of sight of 4 hexes, which I've written over here. North is this way, so east, south, west. We're coming in from the west, and we will enter down here at Y19. We need 15 VPs to win this one. And we get VPs for Japanese appearing as per usual. We also get 2 VP for each building that is destroyed using a satchel charge, of which we are getting 6 for free. To use a satchel charge, you have to be standing and you have to be within 3 hexes. So that's a bit nasty. If a satchel charge goes off in a building, no matter which hex in a multi-hex building, then the whole building is destroyed. So realistically, we need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildings destroyed. We have 6 satchel charges. The lagoon is impassable, and that's why I've just put some red X's in there. The stream is passable as per usual. Foxholes can be dug anywhere as usual, except for in the boulders, which are over here. So we don't need to worry about that too much. What else can I say to you? So once we've got our 15 VPs, we need to be at condition 5 or 6, and then we need to exit the map with our rafts anywhere from L19 through to Y19. And like I said, we'll be coming on in Y19. A raft holds 4 people, and I've got Adams, Collins, Edmonds and Green in one raft, and then Baker, Douglas, Fredericks and Holt in t'other raft. So that is about that. I don't think there's anything else I really need to tell you. All water hexes are at high tide and can only be entered in rubber rafts, which is really sucky. So what we need to do now is roll for our weapons points. So if we come back over here, we have squad points of 41, which was our original, which was our roll of 7. So we need to roll another die, add that to it, and then work out what we've got. So we have 7 plus 4 is 11, and 11 gives us 37 points. So 37 weapon points, which I think is exactly what we had last time, so that makes life nice and easy. Okay, so let's bring this over here. So we're going to take I'm just trying to, let's get out of the way. I'm going to give Adams an SMG again. And I've given Adams, Collins and Green a satchel charge, along with Baker, Fredericks and Holt, because again, I want Douglas to have a BAR. So that's going to fill up both his ports. So we have an SMG there, and an SMG is worth, where did it go? SMG is worth 6 and takes up 1 port box. So we're down to 31. I want to take a BAR with Douglas. Takes up 2 port boxes, and a BAR automatic rifle is 8, so that takes us down to 23. And then I just want M1s for everybody else, and a semi-auto rifle is 2 each, so 6 2s are 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, which leaves us 11 points. We are going to get, let's start with 4 clips of ammo. That's 4, leaving us down to 7, and that is 20 boxes of ammo. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, in fact 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So we're going to need some more. We'll take another 2, taking us down to 5. That gives us 10 more. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Collins for 9. Fredericks for 10. Okay, so we got 5 left. I think we'll get another. What do we need here? Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's get 1 more for 5 ammo. So that'll give us 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we'll give it to green. 5, and then we need some grenades. 3 grenades cost 1, so we'll take 6 grenades as 2, leaving us 2, and we'll go 1. Collins is hanging around on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll take another 3 grenades, leaving us 1, and we will go 1, 2, 3. We've got 1 point left. We can get 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we'll go for we'll go for 3 more grenades. So all spent, and we go 1, 2, and I suppose we better give Baker 1. So that's all our points done. Everything's set up, ready to go. That is there. Right. So, as I said, we have to enter here at Y19. Now, the trouble with that is the easiest way to get there, so this is the hidden side of the raft and the non-hidden side of the raft. Abel, Charlie, Edmonds in green are on that raft, and the other 4 are on t'other raft. Baker, Douglas, Fredericks and Holt. So realistically, starting here, 1, 2, 3, 4 to here or here is the shortest route to get up to hiding and then coming through. The trouble is then I'm funneled down through here effectively and then have to jump over, stand up to go across here because this is a stream, and I don't like that idea. The other thing is that means that I've got to make my way all the way back down to this area to get off the map, and I don't like that either. seeing as I can get off anywhere from L19 to Y19, then I really want to be probably somewhere around this area so that I can come back through this way or through this way. I think this is a losing proposition. So I am going to play this really, and I'm actually going to try and bring my people down this way and try and come up either here or up into here, and make that decision as we get there, sort of thing. So I'm just going to plonk that there so you can sort of see. We've already gone 15 minutes. We haven't gotten anywhere. I've got the matrix set up for mission 2, hit and run, condition 1, like that. Paragraph book's ready to go, and we are off. So I'm going to bring Baker and his mob on first into Y19 in their raft. So let's go to it. So Y19 is, we're starting in the convent with a nun. There we go. And then they're going to go to X19. And X19 is a nun as well. Okay, so second raft will come on. This raft will then go to W19. And W19 was still in the convent with nun, so that's good. So these guys move up. We'll go to V18. Dun, dun, dun. Which is again a nun. It's a bit hard to see sometimes. There you go. Nun. So this mob moves up this way to U19, which is still a nun. So these guys go to here. We'll go to T18, which is still a nun. And we go to here. We'll go to S19. We're still lucky. Thank God it's night. Because remember, we only got a line of sight of 4, so it's going to be hard for them to see us until we get into sort of this area anyway. So we went to there. Or there, sorry. We're going to go to R19, which is still a nun. And then O19, which is still none. And I think that's good enough. And we will beach at O18 and come up this way, I think. And O18 is none. Okay. Now, I'm going to put Fredericks out front. And he's going to go to P17. Sorry, I'm going to move these up to O19 first. And then Fredericks will go out there to P17. Oh, shit. Okay, so we have sighting 0522. 522. Place an event marker. Okay. We have an event marker. Conduct PC check. So Fredericks is a 5. 0 to 5. We are successful. C538. Your soldier thinks he sees a hidden Japanese sniper in a tree in hex Q14. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that makes sense. If you commence rounds, C577 immediately. Otherwise, continue moving in operations. I think we want to move in operations still because I want to get these people out of the water. And I think that's the most important thing. So Douglas is going to move forward, crouching, with Fredericks. And that's going to leave Baker and Holt to stand up and drag their raft up to there, because 2 people have to drag it. So we've got Douglas and Fredericks who are crouching, the other 2 are standing. We're now going to move the rest of our people up onto the beach with the raft. And I think what I'm going to do is get Green to move forward into Q17. So let's see what we've got there. Q17. Again, sighting 0522. Sighting this guy as well. Again, I don't want to go into rounds yet. Unless I really have to. I want to try and get off the beach or into cover at least. And I don't have anybody in cover at the moment. Okay. So I'm going to move Adams forward with Green. And then Edmonds and Collins are going to stand up. And they're going to drag their raft up to there. Oh, that's right, I need to put a event marker there. There we go. So we now have 4 people standing and 4 people crouching. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have these 2 fall prone. And I'm going to have these 2 fall prone. Like that. These are crouching. These are crouching. And I'm going to move Green, I think, into Q16. Will I do that? Or do I just move everybody up there? They'll be standing in there. No, we'll just go like that. Q16. Okay, Q16 is none. Righto. So Adams will come up with Green. The others will then stand up. They will drag the raft into there, and then they will hide the raft. And then they will crouch. Like that. Right. Fredericks is going to move into P16. And that's a none as well. He's going to then move into... No, he's not. These guys are going to stand up and drag the raft into there with Douglas crouching and him crouching. We're still in ops. We don't need to check anything there. All 3 of these are going to go prone now there. And then Fredericks is going to move into O16. And O16 is none as well. Okay, so we're starting to move in on this, where this guy may be. So we need to then these guys are, Douglas is going to creep or crawl into there as well. And then these guys are going to drag the raft into there like that. And then they are going to hide the raft and be crouching there with Douglas and Fredericks. So we've got everybody up into the palms now. Righto. Do we just try and circumvent, get away from this guy? Or is there going to be somebody over in here? Because we've got another little knoll here as well. Or do we try and take this guy out? Dun, dun, dun. Let's spin this around now so you can see everything. There you go. It's much of a muchness, isn't it? Okay, I think we will... What's green's PC as a 5 as well? I'm going to move green to there, which is Q15. And we have, again, sighting 0522, but we haven't done sighting 0 yet. So back to 522. Place an event marker. Do a PC check for 05. We fail this time. Go to 551. Now we're in trouble. Yep. We are now doing sighting 0. And it says activate Japanese 13, which is T, in Q14 in a palm tree top. Okay, so we need Q14. What did it say? Q14. There. Okie dokie. So this is T3. So he's up in there like that. And we need a T3. And we have T3. So this is a sniper with a bolt rifle, a pistol, 2 grenades and a knife, a +1 weapon skill. Yeehaw. Let's just leave that there for the time being. Commence rounds, Japanese advantage, go to condition 2. Okay, on to condition 2. Change this around to condition 2. Sorry, got the shakes again today. Remove the event markers. And we need to go, excuse me, lowest number first. And this is a 16. And that's a 17. And this is a 16. This is the lowest letter. So we do this one first. So it's going to be 016. And we have event. So we don't do anything as far as I'm aware because we're just doing stuff. So ignore it. Then we go to Q16, which is none. And then Q17, which is none. Okay. So, commence rounds. Japanese advantage. So, let's roll up for our numbers. And yeah, they do have advantage, don't they? So, a 7 for him gives him 2 activations. We've got 0. we need to do awareness. Now, everybody can see him because he's up on top of the hill and within 4 hexes. So let's just put that over there. We have a 0. So I'm just going to, for the time being, just put that there as a 0. Okay, let's check all of our people. Adams is a 7. Can't see Jack. Baker is a 6. Baker is aware. Collins a 5. Nope. Douglas a 6. Nope. Edmonds a 3. Yep, Edmonds is aware. Frederick's a 5. Yep. Green a 5. Nope, he can't see Jack. And Holt a 1. No. So we've got Baker, Edmonds, and Fredericks. So Baker is these are all 0s, so that's 1 for Baker. And Edmonds and Fredericks are 1 as well with a panic check. Edmonds and Fredericks. So Fredericks is there. Edmonds is here. They're both fine. They're within command range and everything else. We're in condition 2. We need an an action number for the Japanese. This is the first. And it's going to be 7. Okay. Now, he has a soldier right beside him, adjacent. So we go to the special condition S for a 7, which is 816. And 816 is ignore the self-preservation reaction, roll for a new Japanese number. We get a 2. And refer to this soldier's action column that it would otherwise apply. So we are in condition 2 with a 2 is 720. Dum, dum, dum. Okay. If an active US soldier is in the same hex, no. If an active US soldier is in an adjacent hex, well, we've got green, but he's not active. He is active. He's just not aware. So, yes, he is in the crouch, which he's already doing in the treetops. Conduct snap fire twice at the same target in adjacent hex. Fall prone after firing if free stance change. Well, he can't do free stance change. So he's going to snap fire twice at green. So he is adjacent, which is a 6. So he's not adjacent. No, sorry, forget about that. Because he's up in the palm tree, you would have to be somebody in the same hex to be adjacent. So let's forget about that. So it is crouch. Conduct snap fire at as many targets as possible. First the easiest, then the second easiest. Fall prone after firing if free stance is available. Okay, so he's going to snap fire twice anyway. Let's give me a break. I'll be right back. Mummy's going to feed me. Yay! Okay, so again, just so you can see what I'm talking about, remembering from the first one, if the Japanese is up in top of a palm tree, you have to be in the same hex to be adjacent. So he's not. So he's going to snap fire at as many targets as possible. So he can snap fire twice because he has movement point allowance of 4. And it would usually be movement, half movement, and snap fire. So he can snap fire twice, I believe. First, the easiest. They are all exactly the same because they are all crouched in palm trees, and they are all at either 2, 3, or 2, 3, 4 range. So it's any of the 8. First at the easiest and then the second easiest. So we're going to simply roll a die for the first one. And we're looking at 1 through 8 alphabetically. Number 5 will be Baker. So he's going to shoot at Baker first, who's here. So it's short range, which is a 5, snap fire, which is a -2, and then crouching in palms is another -2. So that's a -4 all told, so a 0-1 to hit. Does his weapon jam? 31, it does not, sorry, bumping camera. And a 4, he misses. And then the second one he is going to fire at, again, 1 through 8. 5, he doesn't like Baker. Sorry, what am I doing, Baker? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He was going after Edmonds, you idiot. Over here, same thing, doesn't matter. So again, a 0-1. Does he jam? No, he does not jam. 0-1 to hit. And, oh no, it's a 0-2 to hit. Bugger, he does hit. What damage does he do? A 1. I forgot his +1 weapon skill. First one missed easily, second one didn't. A 2 is a wound. So Edmonds has been wounded. So let's put him on the bottom of the stack and he falls prone because he's not feeling well at all. And that is his first activation. He's done. We need to roll a new number for him now. And we get a 5. Again, he doesn't have anybody adjacent, so a 5 is now 6, 9, 6. For condition 2, and 6, 9, 6 is, if an active soldier in the same hex, then assault. If active soldier in an adjacent hex, crouch, conduct best fire, blah, blah, blah. Don't have anybody adjacent, so it's 801. And 801, I think, is just do what you can. Crouch, conduct best fire at easiest target, fall prone if available after fire. Okay, so again, we have now 1 through 7. So best fire will be aimed fire. So 1 through 7, because Edmonds has been wounded and is prone. And we get 4, so we go 1, 2, 3, bloody hell, Douglas. He's shooting at Douglas. That's over here. Okay, so again, we are 5 and 6 minus 2 is 4. Does he jam? No way. 0-4 to hit. He hits for a 3, which is a wound again, and Douglas is wounded. Okay, so Douglas is now wounded and falls prone. So Douglas and Edmonds. Edmonds is now finished. He can't do anything. Japanese has finished. So that leaves us with Baker and Fredericks. Baker is here and Fredericks is here as well. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a shot. So Baker's going to take a shot, again at range 1, 2, 3, 4 is short range for a 5. He's a -1 is a 4, -2 is a 2. Does he jam? 5% chance, 80 no. 0 through, is that right? 5, 4, 3, 2. 0, 2 to hit. Misses. Does he use up his ammo? Yes, he does. So Baker loses an ammo. He's down to 3 mags. Okay, which leaves us now with Fredericks, and Fredericks is going to do the same. He's going to take a shot. Fredericks is a weapon skill of 0, so we have a 5 minus 2 is a 3 to hit. He does not jam. 0, 3 to hit. He hits. Did he use too much ammo? 57. No, he did not. What damage did he do? A 3. With a semi-auto rifle is a wound. So we wound this guy. Now, he can't fall prone or anything else because he's up in a tree. Fredericks is done. Fredericks gets 1 CP for the wound. And that is the end of that. I'm going to set it up for the next go and then we'll finish now. So we do a random event first. 4 and 1 is 5. Random event 5 is 560. Five, 6, 0 is if S1 has not occurred, see 409. Well, it hasn't because we've only got sighting 0. If S9 has not occurred, see 397. That hasn't happened either. If S1 and S9 have both occurred, go to there. Go to position 4. So we're going to go to 409. And 409 says sighting 1. Activate Japanese 17. Chief of Air Operations. So he's an M4. M4. There we go. Crouching in P6, which is over here. So this is the Chief of Air Ops, and 2 VP for him, so we now have 3 VP. +2 if killed or captured. Initiative 4, PC8, +2 weapon skill, movement 4, pistol and knife. Okay. Crouching and Hex. Commence rounds, which we're doing. Japanese 17 receives 2 turns this round. Righto, so we've done the random event. We now roll for awareness here again. So Adams for a 7 is aware now. Baker's already aware. Collins for a 5, no. Douglas for a 6, no. Edmonds is aware. Fredericks is aware. Green for a 5, no. And Holt for a 1, no. Righto. So, advantage. We have the advantage with 2, which gives Adams 2 with a panic check, and he's fine. 3. Gives him 1 with no panic check. Baker for a 3 gets 1. Edmonds and Fredericks with a 3 get 2. Except Edmonds is wounded, so only gets 1. And Fredericks is good. He gets 2. Japanese 17 receives 2 this time, no matter what. And we have a 2 for this guy. He gets 2 as well. And their action number will be 0. Okay. Sorry, he can't have 2 because he's wounded. He gets 1 as well. So that's it. We'll stop it there. So we've got the Chief of Air Ops over here. I don't know what he's going to do. He's not in line of sight to us or anything else. Whether he stays there or tries to diddly bop away, I don't know. We've got this wounded guy here, and we've taken 2 wounds as well, which is a bit of a pain in the bottom. At least next round, everybody will be aware. So that's it. So take care, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.